Hello and welcome to a new studio vlog. In this one I am making my new book review stickers and I am making more of my Bookish Suncatchers. Okay, you just saw me printing all of the different pages out, but I wanted to show a little behind the scene of what it actually means to print something out. So since switching to the color profile, I was trying to find the right new setting to go with for printing stickers and sticker sheets. I started with these ones here, which they're now called Moonlight stickers, book review stickers. Back then when I started the printing test, I called them Moon and Stars. And then I also called them sticker sheet, but I realized that it doesn't really make sense to call it a sticker sheet. Like this one more so because it has 2 stickers on it, but this one here only has 1. And I didn't want it to be confusing for people thinking that they're like individual stickers. So that's why I changed the name to just be review sticker or review stickers, to hopefully be more clear. And then the naming of it is just because the other 2 that I have are just one names only, so I thought I'll switch from the Moon and Stars to just Moonlight, and I like that. But yeah, anyway, what I did is I printed out an option, and down here I always make notes of what exactly what I've changed or what I didn't change. I also had options in the beginning here where I had a drawing of a book at the bottom, but decided not to go with that. But yeah, you'll see some of those ones as well. But yeah, in the bottom I would always write down like, what did I change? Did I change the color? And what did I do with like the brightness level or the saturation? And this is just to show how many different. Also, I'm having a problem right now, a very big one, with my printer disconnecting from the internet all the time, so it prints a certain amount and then it doesn't print anymore. But anyway, it still helped because I could still see the color on this side. But yeah, this is just to show you how many different papers I went through. This is another one that failed. But yeah, just to show how many different prints I go through to figure it out. Now, I will probably feature these ones in a future video where I make seconds products. These ones, none of them are as of right now seconds because they all printed perfectly fine. They're just not in the colorway that I want the final ones to be in. But I will use all of these in future mystery bags, so I won't throw them out. They're all on like the actual sticker paper. I feel like doing color tests on the actual paper that you're going to be using after, for me, just makes more sense. Like, yes, it costs more, but especially if it prints well, like obviously this one I'm not going to do anything with, but I'll see if I can run it through again and like get something over here that I can cut out, so not to waste the entire piece of paper. Otherwise I'll just cut it off here and then use this for something else sticker wise. But yeah, these all I'm going to be cutting out and putting aside to go into future mystery bags because, again, they're perfectly fine. They're just not in the color that I want them to be in the end. And then for the other one, I made some as well. This one is the sunset one. Oh, missed one for that one. But then, yeah, I did something similar for the sunset stickers, and as you can see here with this one, I actually started off with having a purple book at the top, but I realized that it didn't read that well. So with the ones that I'm doing now, the books are pink actually, so they pop a lot more. But yeah, I just wanted to show that. This much is just test prints that I've done to figure out the right color that I want. Now, looking at these, it's not that the colors are ugly or that they're not good or that, you know, they're unsellable. They're just not the color that I want them to be in, which is why I'm not selling them and why I'm going through this whole ordeal of test printing. But in general, for literally anyone else, nothing's wrong with all of these ones. which is why I'm going to be including them in mystery bags in the near future. Just a little sneak peek behind the scenes.
As we were driving, I watched the sunset fade inside your eyes. I started wishing right then and there that I could just stop time. It's silly, but you know me. Nostalgia runs right through my veins, and slowly the memories flooded with sadness unexplained. To tell you the truth, forever just won't do. There can't be enough life when it comes to loving you. I try and I try my best not to cry. I'm scared that we'll blink and end up running out of time. To tell you the truth, forever just won't do. For loving you, as you were saving your coffee, bathing in the morning light, it got me thinking.
Okay, here are all the new review stickers cut out. I'll show a little close-up of all of them. These ones here are on the recycled sticker paper, and these ones here are on the standard sticker paper. I'll see if I go up close. Yeah, you can see here, for example, you see tiny flecks in like here and here. There's a blob here and some lines here. So that's just the characteristic of the recycled one. It's just not white. It is white with little freckles in them. And then if I show this up close, yeah, you can just see it does not really have, it has some every now and again. Oh no, never mind. It can have some flecks every now and again, as any kind of paper will, but in general this one does not have flecks and this one does have flecks. But let's go through the different variations. So one option is this one, which is just one big sticker. So this is one sticker. If you can see the cut lines here. It is 6 inches by 3.75 or something like that. For this one sticker. And then I also made this version where it has 2 stickers, so same exact thing, just smaller. This one I believe is 4.5 by 2.8 or something like that inches. But yeah, it has the exact same fields to be filled out, but it's just 2 on 1. So depending on how big you want your spread to be, you can pick a small one or a big one. And yeah, this one, the naming behind it, this one is called the Sunrise Book Review sticker, and it's just leaves and grass and sunshine in the sense of a sunrise. So that's where that came from. The next one is the sunset. So they all have the same fields in it. It's mainly the background and the coloring that's different. So this one is the sunset one. Some flecks on here. Paper dust. And then obviously the same in the smaller format. And again, the same ones are available in the recycled paper. And then this one is the moonlight one. Again, the big one, and then the short one. And the idea behind having different types of like having different names is, if you want, you can organize them based on the book that you've read. So maybe if, you know, if you're reading one that feels like the Moonlight one, like these colors would go better. Or if you're reading, I don't know, a very happy book, for example, you might want to pick the Sunrise to review it, or, you know, just stuff like that. That was like the idea behind having different kinds. And I actually have so many more ideas of ones that I want to do. Like some that are very clearly meant to be used for like romance books. I have some ideas for some to do for fantasy books, some to do for crime books. So we'll see. I created these 3 to start with, but I have so many more ideas. And any feedback on like the actual fields to be filled out, please let me know. I'd love to hear if, you know, if you would change anything, if you could. I've created it in a way where the way I would use it, it makes the most sense. But that obviously doesn't really always work for everyone. But yeah, if you go through the fields, or just to point out, I have the format here because I like the idea of having book reviews be possible for however you read. So I have a traditional book, headphones for an audiobook, and then a little e-reader for anything that people read either on their phone, Kindle, Kobo, you know, whatever. There's so many different versions for all of them. So I just wanted to give an option for people to pick. And then, yeah, I'm really happy with how these turned out, and I hope you like them as well. But yeah, again, any feedback is always welcome. So if there's anything, do let me know. But this is a stack of stickers that we just created. So I listed these the Bookish Suncatchers this week. And I noticed while doing that, because I obviously had to count how many I had, so I knew what number to list. I realized that I only made one of each for that video that I did a while ago. So, but I have the actual material cut to make more. So I decided to list 2 of each, but I obviously don't have them yet. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be transferring, because all the weeding is done for these ones. So I'll just be transferring them onto the actual Suncatcher. And then I think one of them isn't, yeah, okay, there are a few that isn't weeded yet, because it can't be wet. I don't know, whatever the word is, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna weed them and then transfer them. So that's what we're gonna do now. I might do the weeding first. Trying to find a good way to show it. And I'm not sure this is it, but let's give it a go. This is the end result that we want. So, yeah. I'm putting the first piece around this way with the sticky side up, so that I can attach all the little tiny pieces that I'll take off onto here, because they stick to everything. Okay, now I'm going to use a piece of transfer paper and I'm going to measure how long it should be, roughly. Forgot the washi, so I grabbed that one real quick. But yeah, the idea is that there's the smooth side of the window decal and a rough side. This one is smooth because there's a film on it that you can peel off before you apply it to the window. It's not a sticker, so this will not, even if I take this off, it's not sticking anywhere. You need to put water onto your windows and then it will stick. The water will make it stick to the window. But yeah, so making sure that like the rough side of the design is up. I'm gonna tape down the shapes so that it will be easier, hopefully, to transfer it over. I'm just gonna do like the very edges. Do it like that, so it's easier to remove. Do one here. And then one here. And one more. Okay, I should have done this first. I need to change my camera. Okay, not that bad. Take the transfer tape. Make sure this all looks good. Then they take the tape. And I'm also gonna do a little bit of a corner here. Oops. There we go. Take a squeegee to get it here. And then turn it over, and then the easiest way I found to do it is to be very I don't know how to explain it, but like don't just go like this, like don't peel up but peel back. It makes it easier for the design to stick onto the transfer. And obviously just do it slowly so that you notice if something is stuck and you can go back and fix it. There we go. And then I'll move the camera back and go a bit closer. You can do just go like this and find the middle. And then just press it down. And then same idea as before, just peel it down. And this usually goes pretty well. Perfect. And then yeah, here where I have overlapped it a bit, I'll just remove the washi, making sure that it is nice and down all the corners. Here as well. Just really sticking those corners down, and this one wasn't overlapping, so that's good. But yeah, this is one of them done.
As you were sipping your coffee, bathing in the morning light, it got me thinking life shouldn't end, it simply isn't right. It's silly, but you know me, nostalgia runs right through my veins, and slowly the memories flooded with sadness unexplained. To tell you the truth, forever just won't do. There can't be enough life when it comes to loving you. I try and I try my best not to cry. I'm scared that we'll blink and end up running out of time. To tell you the truth, forever just won't do. For loving you, it won't do. For loving you, it won't do. For loving you, and nothing breaks me more down to my core. One day we'll reach the end of the line, and I just can't ignore what lies in store. Am I supposed to act like it is all fine? Why? To tell you the truth, forever just won't do. There can't be enough life when it comes to loving you. So I'll try and I'll try my best not to cry, to live in the moment for as long as we've got time. To tell you the truth, forever just won't do. For loving you.
All right, so I was only able to finish 3 because for some reason the window film for the 2 other designs, I printed them off like the wrong way around. You know how I was saying before that the like rough side is where the design needs to go on, because the smooth side is where the that sticks to the window. There's a like a sheet on here. But yeah, so for some reason I don't know if I put the film wrong on the mat, or if I did some, I don't know what I did, but obviously I cut them wrong. So this is supposed to be like this, so that it, you know, so that if the design fits on it, I would need to apply it to this side, but this is the smooth side, so that's wrong. So what I did with one of them, because I already peeled the design off and I didn't know what to do with it, so I took one of the designs that I cut incorrectly, and I took the film off. So this is what's on all the backing of this. I'm gonna keep this obviously for myself, but what I did is I added it to the back side. So this is the side that would go on the window, and then I'm gonna test and see if I can use it, like if this will stick to the window even if all the vinyl is in the way. I'm being hopeful, but we'll see. But yeah, the only obviously downside of that is if I hang it up like this, what I see is not going to be the pretty opal vinyl. I'm just going to see the back side of it, which is just the white, which obviously is not going to be as pretty, but you know, rather than throwing it away, I figured I could use it as that and see and try if it works. So yeah, I might just hang this up like that without any decoration on, just to have rainbows in my room. And yeah, I obviously need to stick more, but I adjusted the listing details. So I kept the 2, like the amount on 2 for these ones, because I now have 2 of them. And then for these 2, I put them on to 1, so that I only have 1 of each. I can obviously, and I will make more if or when they sell, and I can do a better, like a bigger restock. But for now, I'm good, and this is happy. What? But for now, this is good. I'm happy, and I'll show a little video of them in semi-action. Like, I can't really show how stunning they look because, one, it's winter. So I took the video a while ago when we actually had sunlight coming into through the window, and it looked really nice. But because they're not attached to the window, I'm just holding it up to the window. It's not going to look as nice. So I'm curious to see if I hang this one up and if it looks good. Like, not obviously this part won't look good, but I don't think you will see that when the sun is actually shining through the whole sun catcher. So I'm going to see if I can take nice pictures of it that way. But yeah, anyway, I'll insert little clips that show them off a little bit more. All right, now let's pack up and order together. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.